Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's been doing good. Now, what we're getting started is with the Vampire Survivors. We're actually going to be starting off with the next adventure on the list. I actually did reset the Garlic Paradise, but we're now going to be going on to the world of light and dark. I hope everyone's excited for this, because definitely does seem like an interesting challenge. So, got a fair number of collections, some things that are already unlocked. You can obviously see all the different achievements that are there. There's the different power-ups as well. So I do think I want to get the growth, because growth is very good. Get magnets. Check. I'm not even going to have enough of that, but get better regen. Okay. So, we're starting off with Amelia, which gains 10% more experience levels every 5 levels, max at 30%. So at level 15, she's getting the max possible experience possible. So hopefully, this is going to be easy. There's multiple different chapters as well. So let's just see. We'll get, Mad Grove, I guess. I'm gonna hold off with getting the book and the thing for now, just in case I can get more little items. But I wonder how fast I can complete this campaign. It's definitely the spinach. Hold off collecting that for now. Hold on, what is this of Discord? Oh, just another person going live. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Bob and weave. enemies come on the screen. Bam. Okay. I don't know how I'll be able to get these two guys. So far it's going well. I haven't had any issues so far, which is good. I am about to die though. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any more accessory items, but can't say I'm too surprised because I did get a whole bunch of weapons. Get triple, which is good. These my 3 weapons are gonna be leveling up. I just wish that this animation didn't take as long, though. Got the next champion. Vampires in the coffin. But we got a Zora Clarky. I have no idea how to pronounce the last name. Use the holy water using normally. Yeah, so I got 1 item max, but I still need a couple more. Don't know how long it's gonna last. Might as well pick up the chest for the extra money. Well, the bat sprays are maxed, which unless item though show up in the level up route, which is good. Of course I died. Fine. Survive for 10 minutes. Yeah, so survive for 10 minutes, open the coffin, and find the King Bible. Okay. Evolve the empty tomb. Evolve the magic wand. Guess I can do this one, I suppose. Let's see here. There's stuff off to the left here and stuff off to the right. Okay, so might as well unlock the items. That evolves over at... Okay, I do need the book. Okay. Oh, I can't look. It's fine. Not surprised by that. Okay, each level 80. I do hurry mode. Might as well. I'll grab the crown. Luckier. Sure, grab that. I just need to make my way right. try this once more. Heading straight off to the must avoid confrontations. Okay. Okay. Basically know all of the weapons now at this point. But there's a ton of other things. Is there anything that helps me with my wand? Could do revise. I think grabbing everything would be more useful. And my problem is I'm not getting enough experience early on. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream, Dinah. How you doing? Glad you can make it. Right now we're just going through the War of Light and Dark Adventure on Vampire Survivors. Struggling a bit on the chapter 2, but we're making do. I'm doing good myself. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Surprisingly not that old, I don't think. I think it was released in like 2018 or something. Let me actually check. Let's see here. The game, at least it was released on Steam in 2022. I don't know if there was a pre-release elsewhere in the world at the time, but at the very least released on out in the world on Steam on 2022. Yeah, some people just like the old pixel graphics. I mean, the... yeah, I think that's kind of just the running joke. Like, it's Vampire Survivors, but you're not really a vampire. But you keep trying to get to where the vampire tomb is, so to speak. It's one of the, it's just one of those things. Grab region. Extra health. Oh no, firebomb! There's actually a lot of DLCs with this game too as well, which introduces a lot of different weapon types and maps and everything else too, which they seem pretty fun. And one of my favorite characters from one of the DLCs, I imagine the devs who thought about this, remember we need to advocate our farming games. Everyone dislikes that. Yeah, everyone dislikes in that open world. Yeah, let's do. Honestly, yeah. Oh god, multiple firebombs! Firebombs! Run away from the firebombs! Yeah, because this map is basically a super long tunnel, pretty much. So, it's definitely a unique variation of that. I do have some money. Don't really have much though. Yeah. Yeah. Vampire Survivors is basically just it's basically just roguelikes. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go back to chapter 1, go with hurry and do endless. Yeah, so a lot of roguelikes have multiple different genres in this, but this is one of the ones that's like, oh yes, you have to move or else you basically die unless you have a really good set in it. Again, sort of, but not really. It's like, kind of, they're bad enemies. They're just one type of the many enemies that are around. Yeah, honestly, I'm just farming in this chapter for some gold to be able to get some extra power-ups to make myself have a little bit of an easier time in chapter 2. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Doing stuff in multiplayer does sometimes happen. I have done Phasmo with a couple people on a previous stream. That was a couple months ago. I also did a stream with just doing a whole bunch of people with, granted it was just people who were on the server at the time, but on Hypixel as well. It's like, it happens. It's more of just like one of those things where if some of the people that I try and coordinate streams aren't available, and I happen to be in the mood to doing a multiplayer game, so like, it does happen, maybe not like as frequently as some people might expect it to or anything, but like, yeah, I do occasionally do stuff. Yeah. I'm just like one of those people that's just like, I'm not really good at like planning and committing to like a certain plan when it comes to certain things. No, yeah, it definitely does. It's like once in every few months. Oh, no, like, for the most part, like, I have a few people I regularly stream with, Zen, Starlight, Nem. Those are just a few people that I just, are people that I know that I regularly stream with because we've just met each other through various means and stuff, so, like, I try and coordinate stuff with them, and then I have to like get myself motivated if I'm doing a personal stream, and then I have to coordinate with fans like you if I ever want to do like a stream for actual stuff. Last couple months have been at least a little bit harder for myself to at least do stuff with actual, like, other people besides for just like, oh yeah, hey, we talked, we'll do stream at this time, just because I just have been going through actual stuff in real life that's, like, I have been working through and all that, but it's hard to actually commit to anything when, like, everything else is going on and stuff, just emotional stuff and all that. I don't really want to go too much into details just because personal life, and also just I don't really want to talk too much about it. Yeah, I totally get, because as you've probably seen on the server as well, I've got a Discord bot that I've made as well, which I'm working on improving that. I have a personal D&D bot that well, not bot, but D&D sorter thing that I am working on as well, which is definitely pretty fun, and that's definitely been taking a lot of my time. I've been working on a video series as well with a couple people, which I've been pretty much the main writer on that. I've created most of the characters' backstories and stuff. But, yeah, it's definitely, like, I have a lot of, personal projects, be it either recording, art, writing, projects with other people and stuff that's, like, hard to just narrow down stuff that I want, like, people to do. Oh, not to mention it. Yeah. Not to mention work as well, too, because I Sometimes I have to do work stuff on the weekends, which, like, it's fine, but, like, it's also kind of draining. And I've been trying to search for a new job as well, since the job that I currently have, well, it's great, it also doesn't provide the greatest healthcare insurance and all that. So, like, I've just been trying to find something that's has better healthcare and something that I actually want to do full time and stuff, which it's hard with the industry. The thing is, we're like an event, like not to go into too much specific details and everything. It's just that just because of what I do, sometimes work can only be done on the weekends. But then we schedule with our team to then try and take a day off during the week and stuff. So it's like, for the most part, 40-hour. It's usually just a 40-hour work week. Like if it's like 48 one weekend, then it's 32 the next, stuff like that. So like for the most part, it's pretty good. It's just that yeah. Just like sometimes, like, hey, you have to work the weekends. Yeah, it's just that, like, job's great, but like, because I wanna work as a narrative writer, like narrative designer and stuff, being able to like write stories, scripts, quest lines, yada yada yada, for video games. But it's so far to find anything in that industry just because of all of the layoffs that have been going on. Oh no, that's that happens every once in a while in this game. Where it's like sometimes you have to handle a huge swarm of enemies and stuff. Yeah. Just gonna open some of these chests just to earn a little bit of extra money and upgrade my weapons and stuff. Yeah, no, I've done this for fewer, not specifically this adventure. Yeah, oh, this is, nope. Nope. Not surprised on that part. But hey, now we get ability to upgrade more. Do I have anything? Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, it's normal. Yeah, goal is just to slowly upgrade all of my stuff, get through the chapters to get. Yeah, it's pretty much. I accidentally used both of those, which definitely sucks. Because these blue, green, and red gems experience, gotta get coins. Obviously, the turkey is the health regen kind of thing. Chests provide level ups and evolutions items, so it's like you have to get a good balance of everything. So I'm holding off collecting the candelabra and the Bible for the time being because you can technically go past the max count. So as you can see in the top left, you can only have 6 weapons and 6 accessories depending on whatever you set the max to. But if there are items on the ground, like I showed the Bible and the candelabra, you can actually technically go past that limit. Meaning you could have 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 even, depending on what items happen to be laying around and stuff. Yes, the reason I'm avoiding the chests is because I want to hold. Yeah, so yeah, you do get money from chests, and they do provide level ups, but if there is a they also are the only way to be able to evolve weapons. So basically, to evolve a weapon, you need the weapon to its max level. So in this case, for example, the holy water, it needs to be level 8, and you need to have the attract orb. So if in this case, the holy water is not max level, then you won't be able to get the evolution item from it, or at least the chance to have the evolution item. So I try and hold off for at least a little bit to try and get it, just to see if I can quickly get the evolution, but sometimes I just grab it just to be able to have it. So, and from chests, it's a random chance of getting 1, 3, or 5 items from it. Most commonly, it is 1. A little less commonly, like, I don't know, 25% of the time is 3 items, and then like 5% of the time it's 5 items. I don't know the exact percentages, I'm just making that up, but like, you get the general idea. Yeah, I also want to hold off as well until everything is complete, just to see what kind of items I do get from my last accessory and weapon before I get the chest as well, just that way. Okay, there's that. I want to grab the book. Okay, and I do want to get the tome. Now I want to grab... Yeah, and I'll just grab all these because it's going to be a while before I max out any of the weapons anyways. But I'll just grab 2 of them rather than 3. Yeah, so basically, chests provide level ups and evolutions. That's all you need to know. And yeah, so if you are light sensitive or anything like that, obviously make sure to turn off flashing VXX and all that. So like, because it is like, does give a warning at the start of the game. Hey, don't play this game if you're photosensitive. Okay, the clock also freezes time for a short time period, if you didn't get that. To be honest, I bulk record like a whole bunch of videos a whole bunch of videos on the weekends, and then I just slap on an ending, like my little ending card, and then I just upload it. I don't really do much editing with my videos because I don't really like the sound of my own voice, which is kind of strange if you think about it, but it's just one of those things where I just bulk record. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like, it's just, in my head, my voice sounds a little bit deeper than what I hear in recordings. Maybe not necessarily deeper per se, but like, definitely not like as high pitch as I hear it here. It's basically. Also, while I have a second, I'm going to take a sip of water. It's almost been an hour. Gotta make sure I don't get a sore throat or anything. That would be bad. Yep. Yeah, I always try to remind myself, at least every hour, take a little bit of drink a little bit of water. Even if it's only a couple mouthfuls. Water is important. Yeah, no, I do usually try and drink when I'm thirsty, but like, I always tell myself mentally, like, every hour or so, just to make sure, hey, have you drinking water yet? I have? Good. Yeah. Just one of those things where, like, if I'm talking, like, because if I'm doing, like, a recording, like, a whole bunch of recording session, usually I try and drink before a video and drink after the video, unless it's like a 15-minute video, then I usually do it like either once before or once after. But if it's something like the series Our Life that I've been recording a whole bunch, then I usually try and drink a bit before and drink after, because those are usually up to half an hour to an hour long, depending on what event that's happening. Bad idea. How much for the 10,000 for the revive? Yeah, no, I mean, it's roughly the same time every time, about 15 minutes. So like, it's literally at this point, it's just get as far as I can, get as much money as I can, and slowly start getting more and more upgrades. It's pretty... because all of the enemies come at specific points, maybe not at the same exact second or anything, but it's always the same time frame. Like, that horde of enemies always comes around the 12 to 13 minute mark, just from generic phrasing of generic pacing of this roguelike game, because it's just how the system is, pretty much. Because like when you see like this route, every beginning of this, it's always bats, it's always small bats, big bats, so on and so forth. It's like, basically over time you learn, oh yeah, this is where next big set of enemies, so on and so forth. Yeah, because I actually increased my damage in the pre-upgrade. No, because I didn't used to be able to kill the bats, but in the pre-upgrade collection I upgraded my damage. So that means that I'm able to do at least a little bit more. Not much more, but enough. Yeah, honestly not that much. Oh, you mean the fire ones? I don't know. But I did just get the thing that does the board clear basically, which is great. Do want the experience. My current setup right now, I don't have the axe, don't have the duplicate ring. Yeah, so right now I'm looking for, unfortunately I don't have the garlic either, so like, right now I'm just looking for really anything that will help me in this case. Definitely want to increase my XP gain. Since yeah, it's one of those things where you okay, so top left here, your weapons and your accessories. Top part is the weapons, bottom half is the accessories. The little blocks before or below each of the items is their max level and the level they're at. So the yellow filled in square is the current level. The blacked in squares is the levels remaining. On the left side of the screen below that is your stats. In the middle of the screen is the map. So you can see the map I screen. Yeah, so all of the accessories have 5 levels. Each of the weapons typically are not levels 1 through 9. Typically, not always, but sometimes. On the right side is the arcanas, which are just like, oh yay, you can attract items. There's a whole bunch of arcana stuff. There's options, pickups, that kind of thing. But like, grimoires just shows you the weapons and the accessory combos. So basically you need the blue wand with the red book to be able to get its evolution, the dagger with the glove to get its evolution, and so on and so forth. So there's a bunch of other things as well, but yeah. Feel free to ask more questions along the way too. I just gave you a very simple rundown of it, of course. I'm gonna die again, I think, 'cause I can't get to the chicken. Oh, oh, that's adorable. Make it out, make it out, make it out. Honestly, I love cats. Cats are cute. to the chicken. I don't have any pets. I used to have pets. Back when I was a little kid, I had a pet fish. I then had a guinea pig. Well, technically, I had multiple guinea pigs over the years, but I only had one at a time. And that's pretty much all I've had in terms of like pets and stuff. Just because, just with my schedule and stuff, just the way I am and stuff, like, I don't think I'm necessarily a very good pet owner. I want a dog or a cat, but like, I'm not sure I'll necessarily be a great owner. So I'm more like, I definitely want to feel like I want to be the more like cool pet, like grunkle, basically, like cool pet aunt slash uncle or whatever, where like I come over, hang out with the pet for a bit, and then like do none of the work. Yeah, my very first pet, the fish, died while I was on vacation, which was kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, I had that fish for a good, like, 2 or 3 years, I think? I don't remember. It was definitely several years. I don't remember exactly how long. It was just one of those things where it's just like, the fish happened to have died while I was on vacation. Arcana. Can I grab it? Can I grab it? Got it. Now, what Arcanas do I get? Cooldown, reduce moving. Okay, that's good, but kind of limited. That only helps the daggers. Mid special zones, that's cool. Speed changes, picking up things. I think I'm gonna pick up this. Also mid special damaging zones affected by a mount. Choose a mount. Oh yeah, which is that. And a magnet. Magnet range also takes damage based on the mount. Sure, I'll grab that. Stuck in a corner. Yeah, I'm definitely like just one of those that ideally I want a cat, but like I want a cat that acts kind of like a dog, so I know I would need to get a dog first. Maybe I'll foster or something, but it's just one of those I haven't really like done too much for, just because like still need to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff for, so it's like just needs a little bit of time before I can like settle and stuff. Main thing is finding a proper job that will actually save me, because it's just, well, I love this job, it's definitely not something I want to do long term. I also picked up the Bible, but basically I picked up the Bible when I didn't mean to, so. Man. Fire ones. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. It's like I just need to be able to just find something, ideally work from home. That's a writer job for like creative writing and stuff. But like, I know it's gonna be so hard to be able to do that. Yeah, it's just the industry for gaming, like for writing, art, and all that, it's just horrible right now because AI is basically like companies are basically just like, oh yeah, let's just use AI instead of actual writers. Or COVID is no longer over, so we no longer need as many people being able to work from home and stuff. So it's like, it's just been so many layoffs. Yeah, no, because, like, AI does writing, AI does art, well, like, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but, like, it's there. So it's like... Granted, I do use the AI to get, like, make sure if I, like, write an email or something to make sure it sounds good, but, like, just one of those things that's kind of sad, because it's like, oh yeah, it should be a tool to make sure it glance over things. Yeah, no, I literally, like, the only reason I use AI is just, like, to make my emails sound more formal and better. Like, because half the time I look at an email and I'm like, I don't know if this is the right thing to say. Throw into, like, ChatGPT just to make sure, like, my grammar makes sense and everything else. Because it's like, I look at so many different things in terms of, like, writing and stuff that I gloss over that I might make a writing mistake or something, and it's just like, or it's just not formal enough or whatever, just because it's just one of those minor things that's just like, my brain works weird. So it's like, I just like being able to have a second pair of eyes to look over stuff, pretty much. Yeah, like... Yeah. Yeah. To me, like, I struggle trying to find the right balance between too formal and not formal enough, and trying to convey my point across. Because it's like, I know what I want to say. I know how I need to present it. Yeah, because definitely the biggest thing is definitely like, rival, yes. Yeah, just finding that good balance. Got a threever. Is brains are weird, honestly, like just how I form things and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, no, because, I mean, technically in, like, university and college and basically anything after your last year of, like, secondary, high school and all that, you're technically an adult. While you might not, that university and college is basically like your transition from kiddom to adulthood, basically. So, like, professors are just like, yeah, here's what you need to do kind of thing, because you're basically an adult, so it's like, oh yeah, hey, here's your thing, day-to-day life stuff. So it's like, well, the professors are like, hey, here's what you need to do. They're like, they don't care. You pay to be there, so they just want to help you out and make sure you do good and stuff. I do have Legion. I don't have any of that. I do like that. Wings double is also useful. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're from, of course. Like, from where I am, cause I kind of like, there's like 2-year college, 4-year college / university and stuff like that. So it's like, I wish at least the 2-year trade school and all that was free, cause like, that would definitely help out a whole bunch of people and stuff. Like, also, better healthcare in this country. This country's healthcare sucks. Max, I'm gonna hold off getting the chest for now. Yeah, healthcare, like basically, like, scaling taxes based on how much you earn, better healthcare, yeah, free college for like 2 years, college / university and all that. Like, I don't, like, that would just make universally the world a better place, I think. Just because it's like, the world could be so much better if people just had the opportunity to not have to worry about paying for necessities and stuff. That does sound pretty terrible, but like... yeah, like... yeah, I guess there's gotta be like... a good balance between that, I guess. Like... because like, having to chew your weight on that kind of thing just does not sound good. Like, I don't want to spend, like, I don't know, I'm just going to use a random number, like $5,000 just to be able to get emergency medication for this one thing that I absolutely need. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't mind paying, like, I don't know, like a few $100 just to be able to, like, like $100 or $200 to be able to, like, for, like, a major surgery or something. I don't know. Obviously, like, I'm in a position where, like, $100, $200 is not too bad. Like, but yeah, like, things like, insulin for people who are diabetics should be really, really cheap. Things like emergency surgeries and stuff, or, like, pregnancies and stuff should be relatively cheap. Things like, diet pills and stuff, like, that people don't actually need. Like, they're just taking it because they want to. Should probably be on the more expensive side. That... yeah. Also, the fact that, like, doctors have to go through so many years, which is, like, it's definitely good that they have to get all the proper training and stuff, but also, because of that, it takes forever, because there's also so many different types of doctors. Like, there's a bone doctor, there's a dentist, there's doctors that specialize in childcare, there's doctors that specialize in cosmetics, there's doctors that specialize in pregnancies and, like, babies and yada yada yada. And obviously I don't know all the different schools and all that because there's a lot of different schools, but there's a lot. That must be terrible. Oh god, not to mention teachers not being able to be paid enough. Like, that's also one of my biggest gripes as well. Teachers not being paid a fair amount. So like, God, it's like we should pay teachers more. Like, we should definitely pay teachers more than like athletes and stuff. Because like, while athletes do pay for like entertainment and stuff, teachers are literally paving the way for our future. Oh, and not to mention teachers who've like imposed like certain religious beliefs too. You don't have teachers that impose certain religious beliefs and stuff? Like, I never experienced that, but I hear, like, horror stories of, like, Catholic teachers imposing, like, oh, God was created first and stuff. Like, again, never experienced it myself, but, like, it's just one of those things. It's like, it's just one of those things that's like, like, so many horror stories. I have pretty good amount of health and all that, which is great. Yeah, I mean, one of these days though. One of these days, definitely gonna have to try and like. The world is such a sad state in this current day and age, but like, I am hoping that the world kind of just is able to sort itself out at some point. Like, I know I can't do anything about it. That's good that you're able to get that sorted out. Yeah, this is definitely our best run yet so far, at least in this adventure. PP Angel, baby. I can turn down the volume. Here, give me a second. I can turn down the volume. There you go. There you go. Hopefully that helps. Which, I can also adjust my mic too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this one arcana, 12, the dark version of Arcana or whatever it's called. Defeating frozen enemies gives bonus to max health, recovery, and growth. And triggers an wherever the heck you pronounce that, when health reaches a critically low level. This helps so much because that's so much extra health regen and like XP gain that it's just so nice. I mean, granted, like, some of this is obviously, like, pause whenever you're opening chests and have the pause menu open and all that, but yeah, this is another evolution of an item. Let's see here. This game is around $5, depending on, like, obviously money conversion and all that, but like, most likely less than $10, depending on region and everything else. So like, yeah, I'll always add. Yeah, obviously I don't know money conversions from place to place. Yeah. Like literally around $5, but definitely no more than 10. Yeah. Like I said, it's definitely one of those things I'm like, I know for the most part, most places is like 1-to-1 or like 1 to like 100 or something like that. So like, like it's, for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Mostly talking to like the Japanese yen and all that, where it's like every $1 is like 100 or like 1,000 yen or something. I don't know specific conversion. Yeah, like I said, I knew it was around the ballpark of like 100 something. Like rough conversion and stuff. Yeah, no, all I like, I just remember one of my one of my favorite mangas was and still is a thing called Case Close or Detective Conan, and they said like, oh, this price is 1,000 yen, and they said that it was like around $100 or something. I don't remember the exact price of the printed manga and all that. So like, I knew at least from that, I kind of had like a general ballpark range of conversion. I just did the 1 to 100 because it's just easier to remember that would be in the ballpark of that range rather than trying to figure out, oh, it's going to be 200 or 300 or whatever. No, I didn't die. I'm still on the same run. Yes, but also no. And it's the same enemies from before, but they have more health. It's just that I have super strong enemies, so it's like I have super strong weapons and stuff, so they can't really do too much to me. Yeah, my goal is right now trying to earn as much money as possible. Well, it depends on what I buy, because some things are like 10,000 or something. Some things are like only 300. So like, it depends on the specific items I want to buy. If I want to buy some of the more, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like, 7,000's good, but, like, it's not great either. Ooh, yes, another evolutionary item. I believe that's, but yeah, that's basically, that's all the items I can evolve. The lightning ring. Yeah, 7,000's definitely good, but, like, some things are just naturally kind of on the more expensive side. Yeah, the lightning ring also requires a like duplication accessory. The freezing rod lance basically is like requires the 2 rings, and the holy water requires the attract orb. So. Definitely one of those things that be a bit hard. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and just see what happens. Just gonna let it sit. But do you... Yep, rock simulator. But, Dinah, do you have a favorite dish that you like? Like, is it a pasta dish? Is it a vegetarian dish? Is it a, like, escargot? Or, I don't know, any other dishes off the top of my head? Like, is it a pizza dish? Is it like a... I don't... There's so many different types of pastas. There's, like, angel hair... Yeah, honestly, yes, I am the same. Just make me a good pasta. I learned probably like a year or 2 ago how to make a good, mean crock pot mac and cheese. It's so good. Like, it's just so tasty. Because it's like lots of cheese, lots of pasta. Sometimes you mix in tuna, just because. Oh, it's very, very tasty. Yeah, it's basically like a pasta with just like a. I don't even like. It depends on obviously the dish, but like usually like we do like a mozzarella or either like a mozzarella or a cheddar, or a mix between the two, which is good. And tuna, one of the few fish I'll actually eat. Granted, who knows how processed it's been from getting it from fish to actually eating it, but it's an interesting combination. It adds a little bit of protein to a pasta dish, which is pretty good. Obviously, if you don't like tuna, then just have the mac and cheese without the tuna. Yeah. Yeah. Like for me, I'm basically like a. I think the term phrase is poultritarian, where for the most part, the main meats I eat is like a poultry and stuff, so like chicken, turkey, that I like other kind of like bird-based meats. I've honestly I've tried salmon and I personally can't get past the taste. Honestly, for the most part, like I struggle to eat most fish. I don't know what it is. I'm just kind of like a picky eater when it comes to meats. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, like, taste is all about, like, personal preference and stuff. Like, I love a good veggie, like, like, steamed broccoli, mashed potatoes. I love, cauliflower, lettuce, um, corn on the cob, or just regular corn that's off the cob. I love blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, like so many fruits and veggies I love. But the one kind of like groups of fruit I don't really like is like watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, that kind of thing, like the melon family. Oh yeah, cause like, processed food is definitely one of those things that's like, give or take, and yeah, in theory, I should love watermelon, but I don't like how watery it tastes. That's my problem. Like, in my head, like, I don't think it should be watery. Oh, I got what you meant. I'm gonna say at around level 200 or the 50-minute mark, whichever probably comes first. I'm gonna end the run, do some upgrades, try chapter 2, see what we get from there. Yeah, like pasta is definitely one of those ones that you can have a good amount of variety for, just because there's so many different types of pastas, like from the noodle type to the sauce that you're able to use to the things that you can add with it. Like you can do the different types of chicken, you can do seafoods, or different types of veggies. There's just a lot of variety that you can do. It's always going to be a bit different. And there's so many different ways to cook it too, like just with so many things. But yeah, my dad actually taught me a really cool thing that he sometimes does when he's cooking pasta for the family and all that, is that he sometimes adds a little bit of cream cheese into the pasta sauce just to make it a little bit like the sauce a little bit creamier, which is really fun. Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Just, again, pasta's one of those versatile dishes that, like, works however it works. Because, like, there's marinara sauce, there's Alfredo sauce, there's olive oil, there's cheese, there's probably other numbers of toppings I can't think of at this moment. Also, I've been really enjoying mixing some rice with some beans, with some cheese, and sometimes a little bit of like turkey or like chili and stuff like that. Ooh, that actually sounds really, really tasty, actually. Yeah, yeah, beans and cheese with a little bit of rice and bit of like either turkey or like ham or like a little bit of beef or something. Just and basically like the rice is kind of like the main portion, and then like the main kind of like bottom portion, and like kind of and then like the beans and cheese and stuff are on top, and then you like mix it together. Kind of like obviously like a Mexican dish, as some might call it, or like a southern dish from the United States, or like a Chipotle. Yeah. Obviously, you can still do beans and cheese with a little bit of meat as well, which still works. It's just the rice is just kind of like easier to like help stretch out a thing. I do wish I could cook more too. I just yeah, no, because I'm definitely one of those things. I'm like I hate the process of cooking. That's why I really love having like a rice cooker and pressure cooker, or like having very simple things that I can just put into the microwave and let it cook. Because that's basically the most that I'm able to do. Yeah, yep, team microwave. Oh, interesting question. I don't know if you eat popcorn, but how do you cook your popcorn? Because there's two different methods that I know. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. That's honestly really fair. Okay. Okay. I am going to, at this point, I'm gonna quit this run, just because we should have enough to get a decent amount of stuff. Follow the empty tomb, find the magic wand. Okay. So yeah, we just gotta find the empty wand and reach level 80. Honestly fair. That's yeah. So there's a planar bazaar, which I'm gonna check this out. There's a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, it's definitely a very, very trippy background. Yeah, this is the shop. Oh look, Among Us. Among Us. Yeah, it's basically a shop to basically go but get a whole bunch of stuff. Because now, we unlocked a whole bunch of random things. Hooray! But, let's get to the Chapter 2, Hurricanes, and hopefully make our way to the... Oh, I love a good gnocchi. Gnocchi, I don't know if I never know if it's like gnocchi or gnocchi or whatever. Like, where I'm from, we've always pronounced it gnocchi. It's so good. It's one of my favorite, but like I never get enough to be able to fill me up because it's like the pasta servings are so small. And I also love a good ravioli too, or like tortellini, like basically pasta stuffed with cheese or like other varieties of things, because it's so tasty. Cause it's like, I don't know, like there's never enough with an gnocchi though, because it's like, oh, you only need this much. Oh. Yeah, like I said, where I'm from, we've always pronounced as gnocchi, so like, I don't know if that's right, but that's how it looks and how it spells. Yeah, I know that like everything has a portion size, but I always want more. That's the problem. The portion size, it's never enough. Like, I think it's like a cup worth of gnocchi or something, but I always want like 2 cups. Even though I know that's not healthy. Okay. Well, I don't know that I'm using cup as an example because I don't know, like, I don't know what the size is off the top of my head for portion sizes. Yeah, we do have a whole plate, but like, definitely one of those things where like I always just want more. I always feel bad for wanting to ask for more too, because it's like... damage... Prize projectile... Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that's like, either it's really like, ravioli is one of those things like either you like it or you don't like it. Ooh, that does, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, honestly, totally fair. Like, supermarket stuff is, like, either it's really good or really bad. Your pierogies are so good. Yeah. And I just loved how this stream has basically just devolved into food. Yeah, I mean, I'm surviving, which is the main thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, food is definitely like one of those things. 'Cause it's like, you can really get to know a person. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't really like alcohol. I don't really like any sort of like carbonation or like fizz to my drinks. But I do like water, which is kind of dumb. I do really like Swedish juices, where it's like fruit juice and stuff. Not like grape juice or apple juice, but like the kind of like sugary sweet juices, I guess is kind of what I'm thinking of. And like lemonade. It's like, yeah, like it's definitely one of those things when like I don't really have like a particular favorite drink, because it's like not liking carbonation basically cuts out like a good 2/3 of drinks that I can enjoy. So it's like, or at least from where I am, because it's like there's soda, there's carbonated drinks. Like, I don't really like sweet teas. I don't really like it's basically where I'm from. There's so many carbonated drinks that basically just cuts out so many of my options. To be fair though, most of the time you can kind of taste, like you can sometimes taste it, but you can't always taste it. Yeah. And like, I know sweet teas can be good. I just like one of those things. It's just a flavor thing I don't really like. Doing full on risk mode now. But like, to be completely honest, like I haven't really left the country all that much. Like, been to Canada. Canada's pretty cool. Been to Bermuda's, again, pretty cool place. I haven't really left the country all that much. I really want to visit Italy at some point though. Or Japan. One of the two. I actually have not been to Poland before. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Like, that was probably miscommunication on my part too. big guys. Come on. I mean, I'm definitely surviving a whole heck of a lot longer. Oh, God. But I do have a revive. Escape from the dudes. Ooh, that actually does sound really good, though. Yeah, I think my personal, like, mix of, like, a smoothie, I think is, like, a mango with, like, a strawberry, like, a pineapple or something, like, or maybe, like, raspberry, blueberry, blackberry or something, like, I've tried so many different, like, weird combinations of, like, smoothie and fruit drinks and stuff. It can be pretty fun. Yeah, again, it just depends on, like, personal preference and everything else. Yeah, so, like, it's just basically, like, finding a good flavor combination, basically, that works well together. Like, you wouldn't mix pear with orange, or, like, or pear with, like, raspberries, because that's not complementary flavor palettes and stuff. Also, you have to find the right level of sweetness and stuff, too, which can also be hard. But as soon as you're able to find that level of, like, combination, like raspberry, like I don't know, mango with peach or something, those are, like, two flavors that are kind of similar that work well together, or, like, peanut butter and chocolate. Yeah. I mean, some people do like orange and apple. It's just one of those things that's, like, depends on what you prefer and stuff. Yeah, sleep well, since I know it's probably late where you are right now. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. The stream will still be up. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. You definitely need to just get some sleep. Like, having a good sleep schedule is important. See you around on the Discord and all that, Dinah. No, I totally get that. Like, I know some friends who are night owls as well. Yeah. Thanks. I'll see how far I'm able to get, and probably for like another hour or so, depending on how I fill up for it, and then Yeah, we see how it goes, of course. Wonder how long I can survive with these 2 deaths. I got 3. Five. It's kind of crazy I'm able to survive this long with the death coming after me. Six. What is that? What, 6? Yeah, it's 6. I will survive. Just gonna see how long it takes. I would say I could end it. But this is just great, just trying to see it, how long it takes for them. Which health do I have? Over 1,000. Yeah, I'll leave this going, but for the most part, I think this is probably where I'm gonna end the stream, with just letting this run and seeing how long this takes for all these deaths to kill me. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I hope you guys had fun, and I hope to see you guys next time on either my next live stream or my next video or anything like that. And at this point, I don't know how long this is necessarily gonna take, because there's already, what, 9 or 10 deaths at this point on the screen, and I'm not exactly dying, so like, yeah, at this point, I'll leave you guys to it. I won't let you guys necessarily stay, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this at the very least. So I'll let this go on for probably a few more minutes, and then I'll end the stream. at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream. See you guys in the future. Bye bye.